Hope you're well. It's a Saturday afternoon. I said good morning, but it's really afternoon where I am. It's about 1 o'clock, so I got up late today, so it feels like afternoon to me. What can I say? Anyway, it's nice to be able to get up late. So, anyway, you'll note that I'm not pulling Diablo 4 out this morning. If you look at my screen, I'm about to check out Last Epoch for the first time. I've watched Wood Dijo play it. I've watched Rax play a little bit of it. And I said, all right, let me look at some reviews. And I read this gamer's review who plays Path of Exile, who loves Path of Exile, who didn't love Diablo 4 like I love Diablo 4. And I would say I love the Diablo franchise. Diablo 4 doesn't rank number one amongst the Diablo games, at least not yet. It's still evolving. But I'm interested to try Last Epoch based on what I've seen and what I've heard. Loot filters, a lot of the stuff that Diablo 4 should have seems to be in this game. And it's supposedly very complex yet very simple. So one of the things that I'm going to be looking for as I play this game is how good of a job do they do at guiding a total noob, me, through progression? How easy is it for me to figure out? Because I'm all right. I'm a decent theory crafter. I'm not going to sit here and act like I've never built a character before. I'll follow a template. Don't get me wrong. I've no problem following a template. I don't think I know everything. Trust me. But as you can see, I've tried Path of Exile. I have it on my computer. I just didn't love it. I wasn't a lover of that game. It didn't grab me. But I'm very interested to try Last Epoch. We'll see if this game can capture me. And I'll tell you what the impetus was. By the way, here's my Rush mug, thanks to my lovely wife. Rush original album, pre-Neil Peart. Thanks, Monica. That's my wife. She's awesome. Mrs. Dante Benuto. What got me onto this Last Epoch thing was not wanting to make another character in Diablo 4 and take it through the seasonal content again. Because I've done it with hardcore characters like too many times. And I just didn't want to make another character like a druid or a necromancer. I haven't tried those classes yet. Like, really tried them. And I just didn't want to go through the seasonal content do the seasonal quest line again and go through all this leveling 1 through. I just don't want to do it in that game. It's not fun. I can't just rip through it, you know, like I can in Diablo 3. It'd take me an hour. Once I got a character up, it would take me an hour. This game doesn't get it with the leveling bullshit, especially in hardcore. And I just didn't want to go through it again. So I'm like, well, let me try Last Epoch, dude. Let me try it. So we're going to try it. So I've never played this game. I don't know shit about it except that it's an action RPG made to compete with Diablo 4 and Path of Exile, developed by a group of passionate action RPG gamers. You know, if the gameplay is good, if the visuals are cool, if the loot system is good, if they do a good job of helping a dipshit like me figure out how to make a good character that can progress through the end game, if it doesn't take forever to get to the end game, like I don't want to take a month to get to end game. If I can get to end game in a week or less, I'm in pretty good shape. I like that. And I'd take my time too, so I'll give it more time than that. Cause I'm a dope. I'll like meander around and take my time and sit in town and figure out and theory craft. So if it takes me longer, it takes me longer. I'm not going to cry about it, but I want to try it. Yo, so I did get it, man, and I was going to tell you, I literally just got it. What's up, Snick? So D4 is so boring. Well, I wouldn't say it's boring because I love playing my barb at. I love the end part of the game, but there's not much to do once you get to the end part of the game. And leveling 80 through 100 is probably the most fun part of D4, I would say. The seasonal quest, yes, the seasonal quest line is absolutely horrible. And if you've done it on more than one character, you're just like, ugh, why am I continuing? I don't want to do this anymore. And you shouldn't have to. You really shouldn't have to. So I'm just going on to my stream manager here so I can see chat while I'm playing. It's so good to see you, by the way. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna call you Snick still. Even though I know you're now that green dope. But yeah, let's fire it up, man. Yeah, the leveling is very repetitive. It's not fun. So play Last Epoch or play full offline. I don't even know. So there's an offline version. All right. So already there's an advantage because you can play the game offline. I don't know what the advantage is of playing offline yet. I'll find out. I'm curious. I'm going to just say play Last Epoch and we'll play online. Launching. All right, here we go. I'm so excited. Woo! I hope this game grabs me, man. I hope this game gets me. Come and get me. Last Epoch. Is it playing it in a window? We'll have to fix that. Yeah, I don't want it in windowed mode. Set a display name for your account. Dante Benuto. Now you know my email. But you're gonna go snowboarding a week from tomorrow. That's awesome. Wow, the volume of this game is like super loud. I'm gonna have to turn it down. It's ridiculously loud. All right, settings, sound, master volume. Something reasonable would be good. There we go. I want sound effects to be higher. I want voice to be a little higher. Environment can be slightly higher. Music can go down some. And UI can be like environment. Okay. Mute error voice lines. Yes, thank you. Mute game when not in focus. Mutes the game audio whenever the game's in the background. Yes, okay. Audio mix. March 10 per G. No, that's fine. I don't know why I would have that. Audio device. It has the right audio device already queued up, so that's awesome. Graphics. Master quality. Very high. Full screen mode. It's got it in 4K. I'm going to go with bright. Advanced settings. Vertical sync off. Maximum frames. Set it to 120. Background frames 30, that's fine. The rest of this is going to be high. I could probably go all the way to Ultra, but let's apply changes before I forget to do that. Gameplay. Let's see what the ping is like. Wow, so I'm in Chicago. You'd think Central would be a better ping, but hopefully I'll carry you once you're back. Of course I'll carry you once you're back, dude. Are you kidding me? Of course I'll carry you. I love playing with you, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what this game has to offer, too. Alright, so I guess we'll do US East, since I do want to display health bars over enemies. Let's do over players, and I'll see how that is. Yes, over minions, although I'm not sure that I'll have minions or not. Map overlays. It's always zoomed in. I don't know, we'll play with that once I understand what that even is. Loot filter. No filter for now. Manage loot filters. Whoa, hey, what happened? Settings. Shift F is to manage loot filters. Okay, fine, at least I know. Auto compare items, yes. Floating player name. Displays your name below your character's head. Doesn't matter how other people see you. Screen shake mode, off, thank you. Screen shake intensity, not even there. Lock cursor to game window. No, don't do that to me. Yes. Oh, that's cool. I don't have a Logitech, I have a HyperX keyboard. Anyway, that's cool. Lots of stuff. I don't want the profanity filter. Hide unknown social request pop-ups. No, I won't do that. Challenges are chosen when you create a character. Alright. I'll do that later. Okay. Play online. This is exciting, man. I can't wait to see how this game plays. So let's see. Is there anybody in multi-stream? I'm not sure. I don't see any chat coming from multi-stream. I only see chat from Twitch. So, I mean, I'm looking at the chat from multi-stream. I don't see any messages coming through in there. You're on EU West? Oh, okay. That's looked... Whoa, hey, what happened to the game? There it is. Okay, so loot filter basics. Filters function by creating rules and ordering them. Rules located higher in the list take priority and overrule rules listed below. So that's pretty cool. Wolf filter will show because the rule is located above hide all helmets. So there's logic involved. Whatever you put at the top of the list is the first thing it's going to look at. If you put hide all helmets at the top, and then you put show wolf helmets underneath it, you'll never see wolf helmets or any other helmets because it'll hide all helmets. Okay. I'm just going to close this. No filter. But I know it's Shift F, right? Select a class. Rogue is always my choice. I've never done a sword and board warrior from the jump, but I'm going to go with my tried and true. Like, I've always played Rogue. You're on EU West. Well, I can make a character on EU West, but I'll have terrible, terrible ping. Probably. I always play Rogue first, and it's just what the one I'm most comfortable with. So then you have a few choices. Blade Dancer, which looks to be probably a melee rogue. A Marksman, which is a... Alright, let's just look at these. Mastery class is chosen during the campaign. Artisan of Shadows, she dashes out of the reach of her enemies. This is like a Blade Dancer from D4 probably. Like a Blade Dancer rogue. Twisting Blades rogue. It's my guess. Marksman would be more like a pen shot rogue from D4, perhaps. And Falconer is what I see Rudijo playing. Dive Bomb Falconer. That looks kind of cool to me as far as having dive bombing birds that kill your enemies for you. I like a ranged option. The thing about ranged options, he says look through all that have 3 specs each. Okay, yes, I'm going to do that. With ranged options, usually positioning is really important, whereas with a melee option, you can just kind of dance around and do your thing. Whereas with a ranged option, you usually have to be positioned well and be smart about how you take your shots. Yep, I'm going to look at all of these classes, so that's the rogue class. Sword and Board is the sentinel class. You get Void Knight, Forge Guard, or Paladin. So this is something that anyone who plays D4 is like, how can there not be a Paladin in the game? There's Paladin in this game. You can play a Pally, Sword and Board Pally. Now, I'm not a huge Pally guy. I've never been a Sword and Board dude. I'm a rogue. But if I wanted to try to play it, bam, I can play a Pally. Right on. And it does show each skill, your 5 skills that you get to use. I like it. Alright, let's go back. Let's look at these rogue skills really quick. Flurry. So you still have a bow or melee attack. Shurikens. Shift. That's like a dash. Umbral blades. They're even using the same terminology, umbral, for mana. Smoke bomb. Not a fan of that so much in Ballista. That used to be, remember, actually, that was from D3 where you would have those Ballista that you could just drop, and you could drop like 4 or 5 of them. You could put chains between them. There's just a lot of cool stuff on the rogue. Marksmen have, I like it that there's less skills with this. Hail of arrows seems to make sense. Falconer. There's the dive bomb. That's what Rudijo is playing, dive bomb Falconer. Makes me curious. Plus, I'm sure he's got a build on max roll for that as well. Alright, so then you've got Mage. You've got Sorcerer, which is probably magical. Just, yep, Meteor, Ice, Black Hole. Spellblade, which is more of a probably battle type, battle mage. Right? And then Rune Master, which seems to deal with the same elements, frost, fire, and shadow, as Sorcerer does, but just in different formats. So the guy who I read a review that made me want to play the game was playing Rune Master. That's good to know too. Here is your Druid or Primalist, Beastmaster, Shaman, or Druid. This might be fun to try. Shaman. Totems. Stuff that attacks, passively attacks for me. Love that stuff. Druid, Ensnaring Roots, has all the things you might expect. Tree Form. Swarmblade. I'm not sure what a Swarmblade is, but I like the sound of it. Alright. And then the last is the Acolyte. So Lick. This term Lick, dude, this gets me. What does the Lick do? Reaper, Drain Life, Aura of Decay, Death Seal. I might like to play a Lick, dude. I've never played an undead character before. I've played Warlock in World of Warcraft. I shouldn't say that. But I'm not a big, I've never been like big on the undead characters like Necro. Never played Necro in D3 or D4 really. or Witch Doctor or any of those classes. Did play Warlock a bit in World of Warcraft. I'll admit that. So that's cool, man. Lots of classes to play and a bunch of different ways to experience the game. That should be interesting to see what the subtle differences and nuances are in between. Oh, so you're a Warlock. All right. And does that go with a pet? It's got to have a pet. Yeah, it's got a skeletal pet. Chaos Bolts, Chthonic Fissure, Ghost Flame, Profane Veil, and Soul Feast. Soul Fragments. It's very World of Warcraft-like the way it works. Soul Shards they used to collect. Right on. Okay, so for the people that I know of, you're playing that class. The dude whose article I read is playing a Rune Master. Let's see, he likes Runic Invocation, Elemental Skills, Flame Rush, Frost Wall. It's kind of like the Frost Wall enemies in D4 do. Rune Bolt, and Glyph of Dominion. Alright. And then Wudijo plays a Falconer, and I know he's like Dive Bomb Specialist. Let's see, the Falconry passive, Area Assault, Dive Bomb, Net, and Explosive Trap. Makes sense for any ranged character. That's tempting, and I have to really, my choice is between which rogue do I want to be. He gave them up for blood power. Awesome. Right on. So far this is intriguing. I just don't know which way to go. I think I'm going to go Marksman. It's either Blade Dancer or Marksman. Let's see. Coffee. I love coffee. I'm only on my first cup today. Marksman. Diablo IV will be my first. Actually, let me think about this for a second, because it's my first character. I'm going to go back to a tried and true name that I use for my huntresses in World of Warcraft, Diablo IV. That was always my huntress name in World of Warcraft, so back to that. So we'll have Detonating Arrow, we'll have Arrow Storm, we'll have Dark Quiver, and we'll have the Hail of Arrows. Cooldown 2 seconds only. Cooldown 6. So this is your big shot, your 6 second cooldown. This is probably a generator. I'm gonna do normal. Normally, I would start out hardcore, but since it's a brand new game, he says he wanted to try out Falconer because he loves birds, but everyone is playing Falconer. It's too mainstream. That's what I was thinking too, man. I figured Falconer was what was Wudijo was playing, and I didn't want to be a copycat. It's too mainstream. So you have enough time to think about the mastery. Right on. You choose your mastery at level 20, so you don't have to do it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Wizzy Dizzy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. So we've got hardcore or normal. I would normally try out hardcore first, but it's a brand new game to me, so I'm going to start off with softcore. Challenges: solo account found, solo character found. I don't know what that means. This character will not be able to play party nor obtain items found by other players, but shares the same stash materials with your other solo account found characters. A solo character. This will not be able to party with or obtain items found, and it includes items you find on other solo characters found, even if they share the same game mode and cycle. No, I would do that. This character will not be able to party with nor obtain items found by other players, but shares the same stash of materials. So, I guess what I'm seeing here is, if I play this way, I'm always going to play solo. But any characters I create will share stash materials with other solo account found characters within the same game mode and cycle. Whatever that means, I don't know. Game mode being normal, cycle, I don't know what cycle means. Alright. Cycle Last Epoch 1.0. This is what the cycle is. Well, legacy characters, access to previous characters and their stashes, no leaderboards. Cycle offers a fresh new start in a fresh new environment. Leaderboards are reset. Okay. So I don't have any classic characters or anything saved from prior worlds of life. But I'm going to play solo account found first. Yeah, it's just a challenge. They already share the inventory, it's just a challenge. Okay. Here we go.
In the beginning, there was darkness.
Not
Only
tick any?
terror.
Oh no, well
Myself.
I already did tick one. Did I screw up? I screwed up from the beginning. Okay, so escape, leave game, leave game. I screwed up and ticked the box, so I don't want to do that. Delete that character. Okay, now I can start and do it right. Rogue, marksman. Continue. Don't tick anything. Create character. Alright, that was easy.
In the beginning, there was darkness.
I am going to watch the cinematic.
Only
So if that
terror.
bores everyone, sorry.
Myself and the void. I was content with nothing.
I was content with nothing too.
She dreamt of light, of life,
Oh, there's always a woman involved.
of humanity.
I want to go isolate my women.
We
viewers right
disagreed.
off the bat.
And yet, in her world, there were gods. Majasa of the desert, Lagon of the sea, Rye of the endless skies, and Hierot of the frozen tundra.
Boy, there's no nice
But fate
green fertile land.
stole
It's
Terra
either
away.
tundra, desert.
Without her, there was conflict. Then wars. In the end, it was Rye who sought to outshine the sun that would pull the world into his flame.
Oh, it's a guy who was ruining
Caught
everything.
within Rae's gaze were the Keepers, an order sworn to protect Eterra's memory.
Oh, we're swearing
and the
oaths.
power it still holds.
That's not good.
They were joined by someone unexpected. A traveler, willing to walk into the flames of war.
I suppose that's me,
But why?
because I like to fight.
Was it honor they sought?
That's one thing. A
Power?
little bit.
Redemption?
Eh,
Or was this fate?
probably somewhat that.
Perhaps. But no story is quite that simple.
Nope. The artwork is cool. The loading screens. The rock formation looks pretty real. Okay, so I'm sat here. It has Q, W, E, R as my action buttons. I think I want to change those. Left click or use the joystick on your gamepad to move. Okay, so it's click to move, just like
I've never
D4.
been this far from the slums. No looking back now. Time to leave Majelka behind me.
Alright, so... Whoa, hey. Something's attacking me already. I'm not faced properly. There we go. Okay, so escape. Settings. Gameplay. There's gotta be... Okay, that's wild. There's gotta be a way to set my buttons, right? I wanna set my buttons to what I want. How do I do that? Advanced. This is advanced graphics, though. I want to change my action buttons from Q, W, E, R to other stuff. I want force stop to be my space bar. Stream looks good though, huh? I like the environment. Whoa. Alright, well, I'm able to kill stuff at least. Social. Sound. Graphics. I don't see any place where I can set my own buttons. I'm kind of not happy about that. I didn't get hit by that on YouTube. Hands of a fallen message. You find a letter from the Keeper's Council. It is addressed to you.
Traveler, our Heoborian allies informed us that you will attend the peace talks. Raya's war has reached our lands, and we are in need of aid. As keepers, we avoid conflict. We're dedicated to the goddess Atera's memory. That is, until Raya forced our hand. He wishes to destroy us and steal Atera's legacy. We can't let that happen. We need Herot's help.
Well,
your help.
I'll take the letter that was addressed to me, thank you. Oh, crap. Shouldn't have drank that. Yeah, I want to change my buttons. I want to change the buttons so I know how to open my inventory. Here we go. Skills, passives, forge, social. There's got to be something in here that lets you do it. inventory. Okay, I can see how that's gonna be. Okay, that's kind of cool. Skills. Okay. I'll come back to it. This is confusing. Game guide, cosmetic shop, settings, inventory, skills, passives, forge, crafting system. Okay, that's cool. Portal. Game guide. Implicit affixes rarity, increased item rarity, blah 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 blah. Crafting, combat mechanics. Where's key bindings? Key bindings. Okay. Settings. Gameplay. Just trying to figure out how to make this all work. Change input keys. There we go. Key bindings. Usability. 1. 2. 3. 4. Use potion 3. Use portal. I don't know what that is. Inventory I. Open map M. These other things I'll figure out. Force standstill. Is there such a thing? Inventory, character sheet, skills menu, open map. Why does this keep flipping over to some other thing? Alright, well at least I was able to get 1 through 5. Use potion 3. Okay. Can't pick that up. I guess you get a maximum of 3 of them. It shouldn't say keypad 3, it should just say 3. Okay. So you can drink potions when you don't need to, which is kind of stupid. Alright, there's shurikens. I've unlocked another skill. Well, this is neat looking. Fantasy world. It's just a kite. Well, that was dangerous. Gotta say, it guides you along a path. Swapping so you can swap skills. So let's get out of here. Okay. So this definitely feels very level 1-ish. Level 2. But, you know, yeah. Moving slow. You're shooting slow. I'm figuring out the max I can hold is 3 health potions. The burning forest here. Oh, we've gotten to the end of the path. So it does guide you on a linear path. It's not like open world or anything like that. Might want to put that on. I'm just figuring it out, inventory, how it all works. Oh, I put it on me automatically. I don't have any blessings. This is a better weapon.
Easy. Too easy.
When you arrived, was there a family? It was my mistake. I can handle Ospreys. I told them to stay back, to let me handle. What good are we if we can't?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just met. Are you also here for the peace talks? Good, because so am I. Name's Grail. Since we're both headed the same direction, I wonder, which of us will take... Come, let me watch you fight.
You want to watch me fight? I opened up my 3rd skill.
Smoke!
Couple of items fell there. Let's go back into the inventory. They're about the same. like the cooldowns are not, 100 years. So far this is pretty interesting. I like it. I don't know that it's grabbing me, but I'm going to give it a fair shot. I don't know what I'm doing. I have 3 skills in my skill bar. I know how to use them. So far, so good.
And for what?
One's direct damage, single target. One is AoE. It's not that hard to decode. Unlock slot skill specialization. I don't know what that does, but I'm happy that I did it. Ooh, I just unlocked a acid flask. Okay, let's try it out. Did I not hit him? Oh, hey.
Where'd you learn to fight?
Where'd you learn to fight? Well, hey, I don't want to go to the next thing yet. I want to clear this whole area. Mini-map is like the map. Like, you don't zoom in on the map here like this. Right? I don't see anything.
Quick, before it reaches town.
Got him.
Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
Boots. Okay. Interesting the way loot works. Off to the Keeper's camp, I guess. So this is very fun so far. It looks cool. The gameplay's alright. It's not, doesn't feel next gen by any means, but I'm on level 3 or 4, right? So how great is it going to feel? I'm in the early part of the story mode.
Sounds like their leaders waiting up at the shrine.
Got a little XP. Passes by leveling up. Okay, so I can start my passives. I can't just take them back. That's attack speed. That's extra. This is defensive. This is offensive. Well, actually, this is offensive. This is sort of utility. This is defensive. Sounds like their leader's waiting up at the shrine.
Sounds like their leaders waiting up at the shrine. The keepers have done well. This place isn't a group tied closely with our goddess, Etera. They've been indebted to her. But why, we do not know.
Why are we indebted to anyone?
Even their names. Well, what do they keep? Do they adhere to another god or just her? It's these mysteries that interest the Osprix. Whatever secrets the keepers hold, I'm sure Raye wants them.
So there's a little story going here. Hold on, I'm hearing knocking. Alright, just had to go find my dog and figure out what that knocking sound was. So far, so good, interesting. We're just going through the quest line, like we're supposed to be at this meeting.
Now, we speak to the Keeper Council. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly.
Heorot's offered protection. More than protection. An alliance. But the truth is, we know little about him. Or his people. Why should the Council trust him? Prospect 1. He's one of the gods. Etera made him just as she made us keepers, and gave him a role by her side. He's the guardian of his people, and he does his job well. Prospect 2. He cares for his people. Like the goddess herself, he extends his heart to all who need support.
I'm just reading this
He
note.
forms alliances, wanting to stand united.
Trying to figure out where the story's going.
Raya wishes to tear this world asunder. Prospect 3. His people are warriors. Haerborian fighters put ours to shame. We fight because it is necessary while they relish in it. I'll take on being behind their blade any day. Thus, I propose we accept this alliance. It is not in our nature, but we keepers have a sacred duty to uphold. Without Heorot's help, our efforts might prove fruitless.
Sounds like their leader's waiting up at the shrine.
Just gonna look around. There's people. There's no one to talk to. There's no shops that I can see. This looks like some kind of waypoint. There's something over here. Seems like some people are. This looks like a stash. Okay. Oh shit. So if I want to put something in my stash, I've got to actually pick it up and drag it over. All the weapons. Same place. So there's your stash. This person's selling goods. I could buy a nice bow. Just that I can't afford.
Right.
Where does this go? There. Relic. And then I can also sell some
Right.
of this other stuff that I got. No, see, I don't want you to equip that. I don't want to have to drag things over here.
Right.
So I figured out how to equip and sell items, and I think I'm done with the whole, what they have here anyway. Alright, so there's another lockbox right here. There's just multiple stash tabs, I guess. And then what's this?
Hello, traveler.
Respecialize. Okay. Respecking 1 point costs X. Okay, so I'm not going to respec everything.
Do not dwell on regrets.
Thank Gitera. Sounds like this is where we part ways. Good luck out there. Yes. Something you need? I don't work for him. I'm his champion. Why? It means I've fought hard and climbed. Pierrot himself taught me everything I know.
I'm just reading
As
this
such,
dialogue.
I dedicate myself to him, an extension of his will. Because he saved me. When I lacked, he made me what I am. The person who's going to end this war. Take Rye down, and make him... Sounds like this is where we part ways. Yes. Something you need?
Grail was just telling me of your battle. I am Lean, one of 2. There should be more of us here. They're gone. Balthus and I remain, and he's not here. As such, I must ask for your help. Balthus is busy checking on our sacred artifacts. We're protectors of Atera's history, and right now, they're in danger. Even now, the Osprix swarm all of our sacred vaults. I've already asked Grail to check one down in the mountains. There is another up north, where Balthus is. Could you make sure he's safe? There's word of a drake patrolling the skies. Do this, and our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal Borea's army. Grail was just telling me of your battle. I am Lena, one of the Keeper's Council.
Into the fortress gardens. I have to make sure this dude is okay. I'm assuming I just want to pick everything up and sell it right now. I need gold.
Too easy.
Went from cloth to leather. Yeah, I wish spacebar was force stop. Alright. Let's keep going in. Can't do that yet. Oh. I don't have any more points to spend. Doink! Stand a chance at this point, because I can just pepper them with these things.
Charge!
I'm just picking everything up right now. I've been selling it. I don't even know. But do I need it? Does it matter?
They won't forget.
Now, as Orion ordered!
That looks like a nice unique piece or something. Base attack rate. I don't know if that's worth anything or if it's just... I can't even use it. Now I can use it. What that blue thing is there. Enemies.
That was close.
Movement is a little clunky and weird, but it's okay. It's not automatic. It's just a little weird. It's just a little clunky. I'm not complaining. Aiming at your opponents feels annoying sometimes. Killed the solar invaders. I can't go in this spot though. There's nice scenery, but none of it does anything. It's like there's nothing to click or check or destroy, like in Diablo. be called path of something because you're on a direct path all the time. It's like I'm in a line at Burger King. Follow the one road you're on to the window. There's no making a right or a left. All paths lead to the same place. Potions back. I'm still alive. Doesn't want to let me pick this up. Okay, there it goes.
They won't forget that one.
Fortress walls. That was my last mug of coffee. Yeah, I'm a rogue at level 6, and I have all 4 abilities. Skills and items outrank D4. There's discussion about D4 in the game. Oh, hey, somebody shoot me. I need to help. Hey, how come I can't finish this too? Okay. Totally full. Okay, so I'm supposed to be able to go back with my town portal. Okay. Brings me right to the blacksmith. Probably throwing stuff away that I shouldn't be. I should throw away my bow. But all these inferior ones. 615 attack speed. I'll take that instead. I don't need receptors. Just trying to sell stuff off. This is going to be another game where I'm ferrying trash to the blacksmith. You know, I'll give you the old no thank you. Okay, so I sold that stuff off. I'm assuming if I step back into my portal, it'll take me right back where I was. It's not obvious, like it takes a second. And that item is no longer there. That was on the ground. It's like everything reset.
As all right in order.
I don't like this. God, we killed. Respawn. Okay. So if you die, you just respawn. This place is kicking my ass. Place is kicking my ass a little bit. That's where I had the last fight that I lost. It's my first ring. I can beat him like this. Ow. Thanks. Does this just last forever, this phase? Oh, couldn't get out of his way. Almost had him. Well, now I know how to do this, though. I think I can do it. I think I can do this, dude. Whoa, what the fuck is that? that just visual? I guess that's just visual. Yeah, I'm not getting hurt by anything here. Is this a waypoint? Yeah. Oh, hey, what the... That's not fair. I'm talking to a guy, all of a sudden I'm getting killed. Elbow. This is bullshit, man. Wow. Here's a guy I'm talking to him, all of a sudden I'm getting attacked by 10 people. There they are, by the way. That's a large group. They are fucking me up, dude. Glad I'm not playing hardcore.
Huh?
I see the storerooms. I have to get down to the storerooms. Found the storerooms. So this game is kind of cool so far. I'm not sure how much I love it. I like it.
As a riot order.
I'm gonna give it a fair try. Okay, I have more skills unlocked. I win. Vitality shard, what's that? What's the vitality shard do for me? Added health shard. What does that do for me? Yeah, this is a pretty good AoE. Poison flask. unbreakable. That's not breakable. Everything does guide you. You're continually guided towards a single path. All roads lead to Rome in this game. Whoa! Fights are cool. They're not easy. This just seems like an average, everyday fight. This dude's whooping my ass. Ouch. Done. I was hurting him, but I wasn't close to beating that fight. But I don't think you have to start over. I think you, like, pick up where you left off in this. Yeah. I can't get out of there. Can't drink. Got him. Glyph of Chaos. Don't know what it does. Okay. Sabotage thing. Return to Herborovian soldier. Oh, look, I don't have to backtrack through the whole dungeon to get out. How cool is that? He's right there, too. I can actually talk to this guy. Alright, so I have points here. Can spend them in dexterity. Dodge and poison resistance. Now I can probably spend them here. I'm already level 7. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Why am I stuck here? Oh, you can't go around there. It's like some kind of fucking blockade. There's the storms. Where's the key vault? What's this? Gives me some kind of... It's a shrine. Stun duration. I want to stop, but I can't. So I'm making some progress through the game already. Passive point, 40 gold, 20 experience. Here's my passive point spend. I do wield. No, I'm looking to. Okay, so Cinder Strike, melee or bow combo with 3 attacks. Let's try that instead of that. To the Shard Chamber. Critical strike chance. I win. Every once in a while, I win.
Once I deciphered the Keeper's movements, the vaults were easy to find. Exploring them proved more challenging. Between my engineer's finest munitions and the strength of my pet, we managed to crack one open. Only to find empty halls and vacant chambers. What would be the purpose of such a stronghold if it were to house nothing? Yet I could tell they were here, just as I predicted. They were guarding something of immense importance, something powerful. This way! You're here to help! The Spirit, protect the sword! The Drake! Tread carefully.
Here, it isn't safe. We'll reconvene outside.
This is interesting how you go through the portal. You don't even know you're going through it. I don't want to delete stuff that I might need later, and I don't know what I'm doing. There's a guide. I don't know how to do it, but there's a guide. Wait, do I have nothing on? What happened to my gear? Oh, I accidentally took it off. I should be able to buy it back, I hope. Buy back. Well, I'll take this back for now. Had a blue suit that seems to be gone. Okay, so that does give a little visual message portaling to the Keeper's words. It's pretty crazy.
This way!
Oh, I'm supposed to talk to this dude.
You're here to help! We must protect the sun! The drink!
I already did all that.
Tread carefully. Since the Keepers fought, we've held the same rituals, instructed to keep the Epoch Shard separate. Those were Terra's words. The first Epoch Shard is held in a fortress. Ancient Terran. The second vault is deep in. The third shard is always on the move. Since the Keepers fought, we've held the same rituals, instructed to keep the Epoch Shard separate.
starting to capture me. Starting to get me. I want to see what more deeper into the game feels like. Leveling up doesn't feel like anything. That I can tell you. Leveling up, it doesn't. I wouldn't even know that I leveled up in this game. It's weird. That felt like a pretty good sized pack.
Easy.
That felt like a pretty big pack, and I beat it. Whatever that Cinder Strike is, that's a good attack.
Let me ask, for how long must we live like this? No one cared about the shards until we uphold customs. As Itera, we cannot keep the old ways. The Council is scared, but nothing will change.
Can't wear the helm. It's a mage helm. So where do I go next?
Let me ask, for how long must we live like this? No one cared about the shards until recently. As a Ryanu!
Found the way out. So I've been streaming this game for 2 hours. I've been playing it for about an hour and a half. There's a waypoint.
I'm sure you have questions.
Who do the keepers adhere to? Our slumbering they sent no treasure to sea for Lagon, nor works of art south to Majasa. Were they? How can they claim a greater connection to its era than us? We're the servants of Raya, the inheritor of her domain. It is blasphemy.
Good. No.
Get him!
Swept him off.
Right.
I don't think it's like saves your stuff there. I think it's just gonna disappear. Weird. It's like different stuff was there than what I left behind. There was a bow there when I left.
Good. No.
Get him!
I thought I went into the storerooms and cleared them. Oh, this is weird. So much weirdness going on. Well, this has been interesting so far. This is pretty weird, like, all that's going on.
The Terra's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Everything okay? What? What happened? That must be Orion. If he... An Osprey's general. What happened to the artifacts Balthus was protecting? That must be what they were after. We have to save Balthus. Get him and the Epoch back. Their camp is not far. I have to... Are you sure? I could gather soldiers. You'll walk into an entire... Stay safe. Stay alive. And bring Balthus back. Everything okay? What? An Osprey's general. What happened to the... That must be what they were after. We have to... Their camp is... Are you sure? You'll walk... Stay safe. Stay alive. And bring Balthus back.
Okay, how do I save this? I guess I don't have to. Rare enemies always drop a rare item. How do you tell a rare enemy?
Hello, traveler. Do not dwell on regrets.
Right. Right.
They won't forget. Easy. Too easy.
Okay, I've been at this for a good solid 2 hours now. I'm not quite level 9. Died a couple of times. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm starting to gather all these shards. I don't know what to do with them. Yeah, the war camp. You're leveling a mage right now? So 2 hours in, I have to say, I want to play the game more, but it's pretty slow moving. I've been playing for 2 hours. I'm not even level 10 yet, and I'm probably because I'm going slow. I don't know what to keep and toss. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's pretty fun. Like, the gameplay is cool. I can see playing this game. You're so lucky to be going on a snowboarding trip. I haven't been on a trip in a long time. I'm overdue for a vacation. I haven't been on holiday quite some time. Hey, Bernadette, thank you for following. Appreciate your follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Drop me a line, tell me what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure this game out. Being that I've played games before, I can stay alive and kill stuff in this game, but it's guiding me along on some level. I know I've got points I need to spend. Alright, I've got all my Swift Assassin points spent. I've unlocked the decoy skill, which I don't really feel like I need right now. I'm not like dying that much. These scars are the baddest ass so far. And they're dropping quick now too, so maybe I'm starting to out-level my stuff. And then if something falls on the ground and I don't have room for it, it just disappears by the time I come back. So like you have to always keep room in your stash. You have to leave and go. You can press right click on a spell to change it. Don't forget to specialize the skills. You can right click on a spell to change it. Not happening for me so far. I've started to mess with this stuff a little bit, if that's what you mean. I've put Cinder Strike on my action bar because I love it. It's pretty badass. I haven't tried Puncture yet. Maybe I'll try that instead of Swift because I haven't been using Shift very much. Not that I won't, but I want to try something else. Left click. Oh, okay, so that's how you change them. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Alright, so I think I like it where it is right at the moment. Basic attack. I have a basic attack set up on here, so I can actually probably change that. Yes. Alright, so I want to put that. Okay, so now I still have it on my action bar. Okay, cool. That'll be like my evade. You also have 2 slots in your specialized items. And I don't know where that is. slots in my specialized items. I don't know how to access that though. Press S. Okay. So 2 slots. Oh, okay, there's 2 slots here. But then, alright, so how do I do those though? Oh! Smoke bomb, level 1 accelerated XP gain until level 2. And then decoy I can put up here. These are passives, right? And then I have 1 unspent point. Here's my smoke bomb. I don't want to specialize in smoke bomb though. I want to specialize in like shurikens or something else. Can I even do that? It's puncture and swift. Then at the top, press S. Then at the top, you can drag 2 skills. Okay, so puncture. How do I take these out once I put them in? Did I screw it up permanently? Back. Select it and press respec. There it is. Remove points. Back. Wait, here. Respec. Despecialize skill. Despecialize. Same thing here. Respec. Despecialize. Okay. Now I can do it. Thank you, dude. You rock. Thank you so much. Snick, you the fucking best, man. Alright. So, we're going to do puncture. And then we're going to do puncture for DPS and swift for moving. Or shift. I don't have swift, I have shift. Alright, so my 1, I'm going to put my 1 unspent point from puncture into, I can put it into perforate, which causes bleed. I can put it into splinter, which has a chance to shred physical resistance, or timing, which deals more damage, multiplicative with other modifiers, but has less attack speed. Also multiplicative with other modifiers. So I give up a little attack speed for more damage. I like bleed, it just adds more damage. Little dot damage. Okay, so that's my 1 point. There are so many point systems, I don't even know what to do with myself. Alright, so I think I've got that down now. So now I'm assuming that using those skills is what gets me like specialization in them. Oh, I like it. I like it. It's starting to feel more like, see, you made this more fun. Whoa. Alright, I gotta make sure I use puncture more. I'm not using it enough.
That was close.
Oh, it's nasty. It's nasty. Puncture is nasty. Yeah. The only thing is it makes you move. Guess I don't need to click on it. I just need to hold arrow. Okay. It's a new kind of enemy. Ouch. Don't stand in fire. Okay, we killed him. I don't know how to use glyphs and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you my inventory, what's in there. I can't even pick those things up now. That's another thing is, if there's something that's on the ground and I don't have room for it, I'm kind of screwed. Because I have to drop something in order to pick it up. So I have all these glyphs, shards that are starting to store up here. I don't know what to do with. Look at that neat leather mask. Rogue helmet. Poison resistance, armor, forging potential. Now I'm going to keep my current health regen. But see, now if I wanted to pick these up, I'm kind of screwed. Transfer materials. Oh! I was going to say, the thing is shining. What does that mean? Well, now I know. Gifting I can't do because I don't have any resonances. Alright, but that lets me pick this thing up now. Alright, at least I can pick those items up. Now I can go back to the town. But if you leave and then you come back... Yeah, if you... So this is one of the big things that I had an issue with in Diablo IV was constantly having to ferry trash to the blacksmith. Right? I have to constantly ferry trash to the blacksmith. But it's okay. And then the other thing is, I don't want to sell anything good. I don't want to sell that. I'm not going to use the two-handed sword or staves. So, like these things, I don't mind selling. This little dagger might be good, but I'm going to sell it. Like, I don't know. I'm afraid to sell shit that might be good. These whites are easy to sell. Oh, and that's another thing I hate when it happens. Alright, that and that. I gotta drag and drop everything I want to sell. Sell. Venom Vial. Copper Chalice. Belts. Out the Yang. I like this piece, I'm gonna keep it. I don't have cast spell damage. 15 health. I think I already took that off for a better one. Yeah. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Okay. And then I just go back, right? That's the process. You should also check what the vendor is selling, might make your leveling experience easier. I did earlier check what the vendor was selling. Let's take a quick look since you say that. Maybe there is something cool. This bow. So yeah, and you can actually afford stuff that's being sold too. 12 bow damage. So same bow damage. This does lightning damage and a chance to ignite on hit, which might be fun. I think I like that.
Right.
I'm gonna buy it. Sell the bow that I have. Okay. And I don't know what these runes are. I can't buy them anyway. I don't have enough gold. Well, I guess I actually do have enough gold to buy runes now. Jupiter Realty. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go on. Be right back. Hello?
We are all living in empty and told to create a scene, limited only by what we can drink.
Well, that was a quick trip to the weirdo era of answering the phone. You should also check what the vendor's selling. Yeah. So that I'm going to do and have done and will continue to do. The other question that I have is... yeah, like, is there any way... What do I do with these crafting materials? I can clearly add a rune of shattering, destroys an item, creating a random number of affect shards containing stars. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, anyway. Let's go back to the fighting. So, I like this game, but I don't understand it fully. I have a lot of understanding to do. I don't know how things work yet. Like, why is this place all of a sudden totally full of respawn enemies the second I zone back in? Like, it's like as if I've never been here before. I was just here and killed all this shit. Except for that thing. I think I killed that. Whoa. No, don't stand there. Whoa. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. This is almost too much for me. Almost. Almost, but not quite. Alright. So that's another thing is I don't understand is these sort of unique looking items that are yellowish in nature. Or is that just a low level item? So that's a good sword. That's a two-handed master sword. Probably not something I would use as a rogue. Yeah, I haven't been using it, shift much, but I should. There it goes. Ooh. They got kind of spread out, did a lot of damage. So I had to rectify matters. Are you looking for, where are you going snowboarding, if I may ask? Ooh, I found the zone area. Last Epoch, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's one of these notes. Let's read the
I can
note.
still feel the flame searing across me, stealing my wing and my eye. Yet, I saw it. The flames of prophecy revealed
Powerful
that
treasure.
these rats hid a treasure, one far more powerful
Bansko,
than anyone
Bulgaria.
could conceive.
Wow. That should be beautiful. And cold.
Every trinket I've gathered has been a step closer to this moment. The Epoch will be the pinnacle of my collection.
Are you going with friends? Or are you going to meet people?
When I present this to Raya, this power, he will finally understand how
Wow.
worthy I am,
This guy's
what I
a
have
little crazy.
sacrificed.
Somebody's a little crazy who wrote that letter. He's looking for some power. It's very linear. It guides you down these pathways that are very linear in nature. I think this is going to be a big
You're
fight.
here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine. Co-member wing.
Woo. That hit me. Doing all right up until that point.
The Epoch is ours. Raya, aid me.
Whoa, hey. bomb and run. I am whipping his ass. Because it's like, it's just smart. You just don't stand still for too long. It's probably going to be alright. Let's get some dot going. Ooh, that one hurt. That one hurt. Ooh. Got him. Got him. That was a fun fight. With parents and partner, congratulations, that's awesome. I hope you have a great time with everyone. I don't think I can pick that up. Oh, yes, I can. I hope you have a wonderful time.
No, get me out of here.
Oh, there he is.
Terror. I will be, thanks to there.
I saved him.
The shards of the Epoch and the Epoch. The power. If Raya were to get his more than that, he'd be untouchable. Just one. Each shard is part of the whole. We keep them separated for protection.
How long have you and
This
your partner been together?
responsibility makes the keepers what we are.
I'm about to be married for 20 years. Oh, thank you. You're going to sleep soon, yeah. It's about that time for you. It's only 3:43 in the afternoon for me, but for you, late. Oh, Siri thought I was talking to her. About 2 years? Oh, wow. So, no kidding. That's awesome. 2 years is the time where you get either you get real serious or, you know, maybe you realize it's not so serious. That was for me anyway. Always like 2 years was the point at which you're like, where are we going here? Are we going to get like deep into this thing or what's going on? So, if you're going snowboarding with your parents and your partner, that means it's serious. Not into marriage and, well, that's, you don't have to get married. It just like have to be like, how serious are you about the other person long term? Marriage is a state of mind. You don't want kids. Yeah, me neither. I'm 55. I've been married for almost 20 years. No kids. Same thing. We are married. But we're like not like into traditional religious marriage per se. We're married for the financial convenience of it and also the symbolism of we are faithful to each other. We don't take other people into our relationship. Right on, man. Yeah, and it's a wonderful freedom to not have kids. I'm scared to raise kids because I don't want the world to raise my kids for me. If I have kids, I want them to grow up in a world where the parents have a lot of influence over how those kids turn out. And in today's world, it seems like the parents only have a little tiny bit of influence, and then the world comes in and really has a ton of influence on what kids turn out to be like. So anyway, I'm blabbing too much. Thank you, Snick, because you were the one that kind of got me interested in Last Epoch. Probably wouldn't have got this game if you hadn't said, hey, if you were getting it, to let you know. And when I got it today, you were the first person I thought of as I got to send you a message, and I didn't even get a chance to get on the battle program and send you a message to say, hey, I got Last Epoch. But so here you see, I got it, and we will definitely try to play some. I don't know what it'll be like to try to play with Ping on the Western Europe server, but we'll give it a shot. And have a great rest. And if I don't talk to you before you go on your trip, have a wonderful snowboarding trip. Last week was exhausting. A lot of work, I would imagine. Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. I didn't hardly see you for a couple of days, so I figured maybe... And I did stream a lot, too. I went on and streamed a few times on my hardcore D4 character, which ended up dying last night. I was so upset. At a level 74 barb that on hardcore that died. So, and that was the other thing, was I didn't want to level another character and go through the whole process again. So I got Last Epoch instead. Yeah. Thanks for being with me and sharing the game with me and watching. And I hope you sleep well and get some rest. And I hope you have, if I don't speak to you before you go, I hope you have a wonderful snowboarding vacation with your partner and your parents. That's going to be awesome. I wish I could go on a little trip, man. I'm way overdue for a little trip. Alright, so there is another note.
I must remind myself to find suitable provisions for Emberwing.
Who's Emberwing?
Prey in this area upset a drake's stomach.
Emberwing was his
Olroth
dragon
in particular.
that he would ride.
Could I would
bird of
simply
prey.
feed him soldiers that question our bond.
And then this lets me go where I want to go. I think I have to go to the Keeper's Camp they're telling me to go to. Or I'm supposed to search for missing keepers in the Highlands.
Oh, Terra. I will be there.
And this is weird too, like it lets me... Your father is... Don't make me feel old, dude. He stopped snowboarding a couple of years ago because of back issue. You know, I'm telling you, man, getting old sucks. Your body getting old sucks because you can't do all the same things that you could do. My knees are bad, so I can't run. I used to run a lot and jog and play sports, and my knees have gotten really bad, so I can't really do that anymore. I played ice hockey. I can still play a little bit of ice hockey. I played ice hockey last winter, so I can still do that. That's not as hard on your knees. It's not that bad. But I'm glad he can still ski. At least he can enjoy the snow and the hills with you guys while you go out there. Love skiing and trying to make him happy as long as his body can do it. Yeah, exactly. Squeeze every bit of life out of that body, man. Enjoy it while you got it. But yeah, I just turned 55 2 days ago. And 3 days ago. I forgot there was a leap day. But yeah, my birthday's February 28th. I turned 55. And you're not going to see me getting out there skiing or snowboarding right now. Nope. I'm going to take it easy. It's pretty cool that your dad can still ski, man. It's pretty cool that he can still get out there and do that, because after 50, your body starts going a little bit like you don't heal up. Like when you're younger, you get sore doing this stuff. And then instead of it taking a day to feel better or 2 days to feel better, it takes like a week for your muscles to get better. Have I done it? I've never been a snowboarder guy. I have skied in my life when I was young, but I haven't skied as an adult. It's just not my favorite sport. But I admire it. I appreciate it. Actually, the reason I don't do it is because I'm not. It would take so much for me to get good at it. Skiing is hard. Snowboarding to me, looks even harder. So I don't have the talent. And I live in the Midwest in Chicago, so there's no hills. Everything here is very flat. The closest hills are 3 hours away. You're an outdoorsman. Motorbike too? You're certainly an outdoor type. Well, it doesn't matter. If you have a motorbike, that's like hero stuff. You're a daredevil. You're an outdoors person.
The Epoch. Oh, it's the power to travel. If Raya were to get his talons on it, more than that, now I find a new course of action, which, speaking of...
Okay, we gotta go back to camp.
Let's head back to camp. I must reach Lena at once.
I'm an internet owl, always hiding in my office. Yeah, that sounds like me. I'm an internet owl too, a night owl. Always up late. I kind of hate human interaction because I'm an introvert. So, I was born an introvert, and I learned how to be extroverted for work when I was working. And about a year and a half ago, I had some life circumstances happen that make me not want to be an extrovert anymore. I have returned to my true introvert self. My wife's an introvert. She's an artist. She paints. She sits right behind me, but she's out of town right now. And I'm I do nothing but play these games. This is why it's so weird for me even to broadcast and stream, because it's not my style to like be the center of attention for things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's better. Yeah. I trusted. Lost my mic for a sec. I'm sorry to hear that. People suck, dude, and not all people suck, but so many of them do that you have to choose very carefully, and it's easier just to keep a few feet of water in between you and everyone else. I agree with that, and wholeheartedly, that it's not worth it. People end up hurting you with the things you share with them, and the people who are closest to you sometimes hurt you the most because they know the most about you and they got the most dirt. Oh, this is an unspent point. Now, where should I go? Lethal cadence. Every third hit. Third melee hit, melee throwing or bow attack does more damage. Dodge rating and a glancing blow. I think I'm going to go glass cannon to start with and just keep the offense up. For me, it was I lost some people that I cared about. I had I'm a musician, and I had a band, and my bandmate ended up committing suicide. And so that really messed with my music, and I haven't been able to play music since I lost that dude. And then my dog passed away right after that. And my dog was like, I know it sounds crazy, but my dog was so important to me, and life got very difficult to live after my dog passed away. And we have another dog now, which makes things easier. But ever since my dog passed away, dude, I've been really depressed and pretty much took myself out of the human race. I've decided to walk the human race instead of continuing to try to run it. I've stopped working. I got myself into some treatment. I'm on medication. I'm doing a lot better. And then I also got COVID, and the COVID. Oh, yeah, that same year I lost my dog in February of 2022, and I have not been the same since, dude. It changed everything. And I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your dog too, man. Oh God, oh, that's the worst. I'm so sorry to hear. Oh man, you know, I struggle with it every single day. Brady was her name, and she was like my heart, dude. She was my soul and my heart, and not having her around, I don't even know how to be without her. So, that's the reason. Those are the main reasons. Is my friend, losing my dog. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it was the most devastating thing that's ever happened to me. It's the most devastating thing that's ever happened to me so far. I'll never forget coming home without her. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense, and life has not really made much sense ever since that happened. So, and thank you for sharing your experience with me. No, we don't. They're too good for us. Dogs are too good for us. Benji. So my new dog is Benji. New. We've had him for almost 2 years. He's really, yeah, pets make every day better, man. They make every day better. They console us when we're upset. They make us laugh. They need us. And I love that about them. They just make every day better. It makes me get up in the morning because I know that doggy needs me. Parents have 3 dogs now, and you live with 2 cats. I love cats too. I don't have any, but I've lived with them before, and they're very precious too. Cats are the best. They're little plotters. I love animals so much, dude. I love them. Pets, they're the best. They make every day better. So who will be taking care of your animals while you're on holiday? And now she loves mine. Yeah. And cats will do that, right? Like, they'll change a person. The right cat or the right dog can totally change a person. I know people that like would say, I would never get a dog, and then they start hanging out with my dog, and they're like, oh, I can see why this is like really cool. It's so great. Told them they're the only grandchildren they'll get, so they better take care. That's right. That's right. And they don't. Every day to them is like a week to us. Every week to them is like a month to us. So like every minute that they get to spend with you, they totally value and cherish. Animals do. So because they don't live as long as we do, so their time is like squeezed. Their lives are like squeezed into a shorter span, and that's why I try to spend as much time with my doggy as I can. Yep. As a matter of fact, it's getting close. I gotta take him for a walk. I'm looking at chat. Chat doesn't really seem to hold a lot for me. The end game content is really mid game, so you can pretty much make anything work. The true end game is inventory management. I can see that. Yeah, I should head back to town. It's so hard leaving in 4 hours for 7 days. Yeah, I haven't left Benjamin alone for 2 years since we got him. For more than like a half an hour, just to walk around the corner, get a cup of coffee, and come back. Gonna sleep now. Thanks for the stream. Take care. You too, Snick. Take it easy. Have a great vacation if I don't talk to you. Sleep well. Thank you for sharing a little bit about yourself. And hope I've reciprocated it in a good way. Be well. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. Oh, it's so hard leaving our pets behind when we go on vacation. Here's my guy. In case you're watching and you haven't seen, where is he? There he is. Benjamin. You can see his tail because he's got his head under the desk. Benji, you good boy. You good boy. He's my start and my finish. It's my beginning and my end, this doggy. Well, since our friend is going to go to bed, I'm going to take a break and go walk my dog. He needs me, and I need him too. So we're going to go spend a little time together, and we'll come back for some more Last Epoch a little bit later. I'm going to just go back to the Keeper's Camp real quick. And I'll log out from here. All right. Well, thanks for being here. Appreciate you very much. Had a good time streaming some Last Epoch. I'll stream some more later. Thanks for being with me. Peace.
We are all getting an empty planet and told to create a city, limited only by what we can drink and what our minds can see. When we're shown the truth of it, our youth at the pad is really empty. There's a code you see, don't get best of the degree, or else there will be no peace. There's a freeway running through the breezeway, leading to a feeling I was wrong. Learn to go watch you in everything you do, so I have a place to call my own.
Sell off some of this stuff.
I'm not sorry now, I no longer bow to the haters who watch me drown. I'm not out.
Alright, so I've emptied my inventory. I need to check my chest. Is this what you get? One chest? There you get stash tabs. Okay. Wonder how many stash tabs you get. Anyhow, so we've played, and we'll see you later.